Hey everybody, it's Michelle, and I kind of have a little bit of a rant, but whenever you say that, everybody thinks it's a bad thing. This is a rant, or maybe I should say it's more of like a rah-rah cheer than a rant. I have had the most interesting week, and I wanted to share it with you. And this week, I've had four people, four, from different parts of my life tell me how wonderful I am. Okay, now I'm not telling you that because I want to be conceited or whatever. That's not the point. They were from different parts of my life. Two of them were gentlemen friends, which is another story that I won't go into. One was a colleague and one was a mentor. And it was so funny because the first time, the first compliment I got, I was like, oh, pshaw, you know. And then I got another compliment and I was like, oh, that's really nice. That's so nice of them to say that. And then I got the third one and I was like, oh, you just probably say this to everybody. And then I got the fourth one, and the fourth one came from someone who said, I never give compliments, but you really did a great job. And you know, and as I kind of like thought about, you know, it's Friday and it's raining here in St. Louis and I've had a ridiculously nutsy day, and so that's when I kind of like think about my week, right? And I was talking to a friend today and I said, you know what? Why is it so hard to believe that I could be extraordinary? That's one thing that I think is horrible, and we all need to change that because we are all extraordinary and we need to believe that, right? So I was like, you know, and I kind of do think I'm pretty cool. I think I'm pretty cool, but then, you know, like everybody else, you have those little self-doubt little things kind of creep in. But, you know, so it's kind of like, wow, it was kind of hard for me to believe it. It felt uncomfortable hearing it. I was kind of like, nah. You know, so that was kind of the thing that I was like, well, obviously I need to position myself to be in that situation more so I get more comfortable feeling that and hearing that, right? And so I wanted to mention that. And then the third thing that I really thought about with all this was, why is it that what everybody else thinks about me is so much more important than what I think about me? And even though I think I'm pretty cool, I don't tell myself that very well. I don't know if I've ever actually said those words to myself. Not that wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, I read all my strengths and that kind of thing when I'm having a rough day. But it's kind of like, why is it that we let what other people think about us and say about us impact us on a day-to-day basis more so than what we think about ourselves? And this week was it was kind of a crazy week. And I thought, I really wanted to share this with you guys because I wanted you to just pay attention to two things, right? Like this week and next week. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself, right? And pay attention to what you hear about yourself from other people. And then absorb it because, well, the positive. Absorb the positive. And then you'll know kind of like how to feed that back into the community and back into the universe and back into your world and back into your clients. And I just think it's so interesting that we're afraid to take compliments and we're afraid to, you know, we always downplay all this positive stuff. And I don't know, I do think some of this is more female gender-based than males. You know, guys take it a lot easier. They'll take a compliment anytime, anywhere from anyone, you know, and I say that lovingly. But I just want you to be privy to those two things, you know, like what you hear about yourself from other people and what you say about yourself. And just think about that in the days and the weeks to come, and make sure that you're really pulling yourself back on track so that you can say, yeah, I really am extraordinary, and it's nice that you noticed. You know, I really am extraordinary. I really am good at doing what I do. And, you know, I really am blank, blank, blank. And I'm so glad you noticed. I mean, you say that to yourself, of course. You don't want to say that out loud. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. It was something I was thinking about all day. I am really glad that you all are here. I hope that you find this group helpful. feel free to send in your questions and comments, and because we really do want to build a community, and because this is a safe place to ask questions. So just enjoy your weekend. Have a great day. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.